You want to say all praises to how Barshin, Yahushai, Barshin, Kodash, the Ulaners, the apostles and the elders of Great Stone. Shalom to all our brothers out there. I push this truth in all sincerity and in all honesty. They basically, Jameson, Jamaica, I'm out here one more Friday evening. See, the prophesying on the downfall of this wicked society. See it, and basically gathering of the healing of the nation of Israel. You see it, and you know, we have this big hurricane take place in Bahamas what day. See, we show you the Heavenly Father basically start basically showing present more and more. You see, because a lot of earthquakes. You see, now you have a lot of hurricanes pass. You see, they have this now. You see, and them so-called Jamaicans out here, which are really from the tribe of Benjamin, they believe that somehow you see them blessed because, you know, a lot of things pass them, a lot of hurricane. You see, if it come to Jamaica, always turn or, you know, basically hit Jamaica directly. You see, so people out here think them blessed, but guess what, a lot of something special for them, yo. A lot of a special gift for them. You see, they can give me Isaiah, brother, Isaiah 29 and 6, I believe.
Isaiah 29 and verse 6. And verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder.
So what the scripture said, thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts, Lord of army. You see me? By what? Thunder. What?
With thunder, with earthquake,
with
and
earthquake,
great noise.
I will see a lot of earthquakes. You see me take place. Throughout the years coming up. See, much of the earthquake or much of the earthquake one back on the other. You see me now we have the whole hurricane then now. You see me you have the Bahamas get lit now. You have a lot of people out there basically a ball. You see what a ball about see they've sinned against the Lord basically. You see me you see we're glad basically brothers who are in the Bahamas basically not happened to them. Right. You see me are their family. You see, but you know our people, our people must get judged for them wickedness, yo. You see, because if the brother Maka do a video, somebody come and comment and say, you see, if I got this hurricane, we can worship it. You see, if we show the mindset of our people, that's the reason why I destroy our people, yo. So I say, my people is foolish. You see, they're not knowing me. They're wise to do evil, but to do good, they're not the knowledge, and to do the ways of the Heavenly Father, they don't know it, yo. You see,
Great noise. With storm and tempest.
The hurricane. Like a hurricane that take place for there. In Bahamas, go on.
And the flame of devouring fire.
And flame of devouring fire. You see me, and real soon, hey, America become a 100% desert by what? Thermonuclear fire. Thus said the Lord, how about me or shine? You see, because the ultimate judgment will basically move to us. All these things, basically, all the earthquakes. You see me, a hurricane coming up. You see me, and all the cases that take place across the world, the protests. You see me, the yellow vest protests in France. They go on for much at months, so all these things lead up to what? The destruction of this wicked society. You see? Huh?
Basically, you see, as a talk about protests, you've been seeing protests even in South Africa right now, man. Down there in South Africa. Hey, we see people swinging machines and going after a lot of people. Hey, the man them down there say them more about them land. From the so-called white people them down there, man. Because they might get mistreatment all along, man. See? So you can see directly the uproar of the people in the world, man. Right. In Hong Kong and all them places, it happen, man.
And all these things are part of the science, the scripture tell you.
Alright, this is Nahum 1. Nahum 1 and verse 3.
What?
The Lord is slow to anger and great in power.
You see, so what the scripture says, the Lord is slow to anger and great in power. You see, it's supposed to say, do a man do evil 100 times and days be very long, yet you know it's not going to basically be well with him. It's going to basically be well with what? The righteous. You see, so because you do all different type of wickedness over the years and not empty you, if you say escape the hand of the Heavenly Father. You see, it's supposed to say, there's no one can deliver you. You see me, out of the hand of the Heavenly Father, you have a me or shy. So this is how the scripture says, the Lord, you have a me or shy, slow to anger, go on.
The Lord is slow to anger and great in power.
And great in power, one.
And will not at all acquit the wicked.
I will not at all acquit the wicked, yo. What?
The Lord at his way in the whirlwind
Lord
and in the storm.
Lord of his way in the whirlwind. You see me, and the storms like the hurricanes. You see me, as I said we mentioned earlier on what took place in the Bahamas, how much are people dead. You see me, and they still can't find somebody dead bodies them. You see me, that's the judgment of the Heavenly Father. See, I said, those people, the last trick those people in the grief. You see? Huh? I see.
Isaiah 28 and verse 2.
What?
Behold, the Lord hath a mighty hand.
Gone.
Salakia. Behold, the Lord hath a mighty and strong one,
Gone.
which has a tempest of hail and a destroying storm.
A destroying storm like the hurricanes. You see? Like as I mentioned, what the hurricane that take place in Bahamas, yo. You see me, how much had people dead?
Gone.
I'll also blow them. See me, that's the judgment of the Heavenly Father. You see me, all people don't know the judgment of the Heavenly Father, yo. You see, because go into them so-called churches there. You see, our plantation Christianity, they don't teach you fear of the Lord. All they got here, oh, Jesus love, God is love. This guy's doing what for them, just love you. That's what the Bible said. You see, but when the so-called white man teach you, or 4 parents to pass on to our people today, they don't know the judgment of the Heavenly Father. You see, go on, brother?
Just can say this, this little hurricane, you see, man, this is just a chip off the iceberg. It's just a little chip, man. Because as the scripture said, in the whirlwind, in the torrent storm.
Chariots.
The real storm is to come, man. Which is those thermonuclear missiles, man. See?
What?
Tempest of hail and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing,
Gone.
shall cast down to the earth with the hand.
Gone.
The crown of pride, the drunkards of Ephraim shall be trodden on the feet.
Right. Yeah, what?
So this is Jeremiah 51 and verse 1.
What?
It said, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon.
Hey, we're approaching this time right now. You see me? When so-called white man, you see, I get them judgment. You see me? The Edomites in America. You see them proud bastard. You see, we believe that nobody can stop them, yo. You see, America is this big great army, and nobody can stop America. You see, but we live in that time now, and I get them judgment. You see, all the wickedness that they basically been doing over the years. You see, all the countries, them, all our people, what they do to our 4 parents coming up to this time. You see, we live in that time when they basically receive them judgment. Go on, brother.
Again, Jeremiah 51 and 1.
What?
It said, thus saith the Lord,
What?
behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them
What?
that rise up against me a destroying wind.
Destroying wind. You see me, what is that destroying wind? The nuclear missiles them, we're going to basically hit America. You see me, thermonuclear missile, ICBM missile fire. Just like the movie, for example, Terminator 2. You see me, with Sarah Connor basically hold on the wall, by the basically fence, and our flesh are basically burn off of basically area. Just like this movie, yo. I saw the shock wave got a liquid everything like part, yo. So that's what the scripture said. Last time I got said that destroying went to Babylon, which is America.
What? And I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her,
Gone.
and shall empty her land.
Gone.
For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about.
Gone. See, and that time period we live there right now. You see, when America become 100% desert, the Lord will judge America. See, because we see how the nation are prepare you. See, Russians, they're going to lead out all them armies, them, all the nation them across the world to come against America. You see, thus to the Lord, how about Shimei shy? What?
It says, 2nd Ezra 16 and 1, he said, woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia, woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria.
Gone.
Gird up yourselves with cloths of socks, and ear bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
Gone. So for your destruction is at hand. You see, because ultimately America become 100% desert, but we know say, you see, me have America have some ICBM missile also, and they're going to fire off them ICBM missile and Russia and China. You see, but America will get the worst. But all the countries and all the nations.
Yeah.
You see, God said the Lord, how wash me or shine. You see, go on.
A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back?
And who can turn it back?
What?
A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you.
God, people say plagues are sent unto you. And what is that plague? You see, give me Zephaniah, brother. Zephaniah 14 Zechariah 14 and 12.
See, Zechariah 14. Zechariah 14 and verse 12.
What?
And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
So when scripture said, this shall be the plague. What gonna be the plague? You see, these ICBM missiles, they're gonna fire up on America. Go on.
Right? Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Just like movies I explained earlier. You see me? Terminator 2, Sarah Connor. For example, when she hold on for the basically fence, and our flesh basically burn off for basically our bone. Go on, brother.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
What?
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
Go on.
And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
So a lot of people, you see me, I get burned by thermonuclear fire. You see me, in America. You see me, a lot of them are going to be, them are going to be what? The fuel for the fire.
Right.
Well, Lord started basically bring him judgment. So this is the plague. You see, number one plague what the Lord basically use. You see, if you judge America for all them wickedness what they basically been doing over the years, yo, what they do to over 4 parents. From the time of slavery coming up to this time. You see me, North American Indians, but they slaughter the North American Indian and take them land. You see me, this is going to be the plague where Lord will judge them with you. Go on, brother.
It says, 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 4 again, it says, a fire sent among you, and who may quench it? A plague. Plagues are sent upon you, and what is he? And what is he that may drive them away? See? May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it hath begun to burn? May anyone turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer?
Who's a strong archer? So basically go shoot these arrows. You see, because the ICBM missile are the modern day arrow. You see, we have this movie what they call a broken arrow. You see, so the modern day arrows are the ICBM missile. Who are the strong archer where basically fire all these ICBM missiles? You see me? Russia, China, you see me? North Korea, all these countries across the world. You see me? Even Europe. I will fire the ICBM missile in America. You see, because people say what? The beast shall eat the tenor and the beast shall eat the war. You see me? And who's the beast? NATO.
Burn her with fire.
So if never go fire ICBM missile in America, I eat our flesh and burn her with fire. That's the ICBM missile. We're going to basically burn America. Those are the Lord, how wash me out shy. See, go on, brother.
It says, the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away?
There's no one can stop it, yo. You see, because this, all these things, you see, what's taking place, it's all in the doing to the Heavenly Father. You see, both the good and the evil. See, you must say, who want to basically resist his will? There's nobody can resist the Heavenly Father will. Yahweh, the Father in Yahweh shine the Son. Tune him and the Father and the Son in the Hebrew. There's nobody can resist it. You see, the Father and the Son will, yo, because everything was predestined. This is the Lord moving. One.
It says, a fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightning, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid?
You see, and all who basically fear the Heavenly Father now. You see, me I feel like all these things have basically been saying over the years. I want to see all videos on YouTube and take it with joke. In that time to come, that's why you're going to learn it the hard way. You see, even the media nation, they're going to learn the hard way. You see, because all I forgot about, you see me about our power. You see me, our power capable of doing. You see, look what back then and read the scriptures, yo. You see, when Philistines them say, woe is me. This is the mighty gods that basically destroy the Egyptians. Rahab the harlot said them, I say I'm basically melt. But that's what the Heavenly Father did to basically Egyptians. You see me in Egypt. So this time around the media nation, I go learn. You see, learn to fear the Heavenly Father also. You see, because they forgot you. You see, all different type of madness here in this society. You see, no God done it. You see me? So-called white man coming in. You see me? Evolution is Big Bang Theory. You see me? All different type of madness, but guess what? We're approaching the time now when 2,000 people are going to learn the hard way, and also the media nation. You see me? And also the so-called white man. You see, because this is the time when they get judged. They all the wickedness here. Go on.
It says, the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence. The earth quaketh, and the foundation thereof, the sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. See? So, 2 Ezra 15 and 5, it says, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Yeah, we're approaching the time of famine. You see, because this third world war, destruction that come with famine. You see, and this famine is going to be the greatest famine ever in the planet. You see, worst famine ever in the planet we're approaching right now. You see, you must say famine and plagues. And Jamaica, are you so-called Jamaicans out here? You see, we know, say, you see, through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, that's one of the main things our people out here are going to suffer from. Famine. You see, because majority of the food we consume out here are imported food. Every 3 days, trucks have to come and restock the supermarket. You see, you ever notice what happened during the time of hurricane or the disasters? You see me, quick time. You see me, you can't find certain things like supermarket.